Hello, my fellow knights and warriors. This is the second part of the playthrough of Assaulting the Breach scenario, and we are in the turn 4. Attackers are slowly moving onward, but they still meet some stiff resistance of the defenders, so we never know what's going to happen. We are starting in the turn 4, and the attackers are of course first to go. So Edric fires his crossbow on Malin. This is normal attack because he fires from above, from the siege machine. And this is 8. Oh, he misses terribly. He was too certain that he's going to hit. So his bolts are down to 1. And my other crossbowman, Gawain, is here. He fires at Jasper. So Jasper is in heavy cover, and I know this is a miss. Fire, missile decrease. And I have also Elric here, but Elric can't see anyone, I believe, because there is a siege engine here and it blocks his line of sight to any attackers, to any defenders. He cannot target Sorry, nor Merlin. So that would be all when it comes to the missile combat, and we are going to make a move. So I am assaulting the breach again with these 3 knights. He moves 1, 2, 3, 4 to support them with his crossbow. Now here Sir Mortimer climbs up the ladder, and now Ivor. Oh, Ivor is all alone and he's wounded, so he climbs down the ladder. He knows that he's going to meet his end soon. Now Godric, he is badly wounded because of this longbowman, so he tries to hide. 1, 2, 3. This tower will cover him from these arrows of this nasty longbowman, and here he will try to make his way up the wall. And Cliff is moving here, so he will be ready to climb up the ladder as soon as Furs is going to get on the battlement. So that's all for the movement, and now we have a combat. I cannot move my siege engine closer because Sir Clarence is blocking my line of movement. Now that's bad, but I hope I will be able to get rid of Sorry and make my way here. So they are attacking Sorry. They have 35 versus 5, so it is 7 to 1. 8 to 1 because of numerical advantage, and 9 to 1 because of him being in the rubble. So it's 9 to 1 and 3. F. He is dead. So he goes down, and Sir Clarence attacks. He takes the rubble hex and he's going to wreak havoc around. And now Sir Mortimer is on the ladder and he attacks Jasper. He has 10 to oh no, he attacks Harry. Sorry. He has 10 to 4, so it is 2 to 1 and 1 to 1 because he's on the ladder. Oh, 9. No effect. And the same situation here. Force attacks Bryn. This is 11 versus 5, so 2 to 1 and 1 to 1 because of the ladder. And 1! Hooray! C. Defender retreats 1 hex. So Bryn is forced to retreat, and now Force climbs on the battlement. So the situation gets a bit more complicated for the defenders. And That's all for the attackers. I don't have anyone to wake up. No, I don't have anyone who would be stunned. So now we are moving to defenders. And first of all, we have our first archer's phase, and Merlin fires at Erlich. 7, I think he misses. Let me see, it is longbow. 7, yeah, he misses. So 1 missile down. Aelwyn has no targets in his line of sight, I believe. No, he hasn't, so he cannot fire at anyone. And that's all. No, so movement phase. Now, okay, I thought he's marked as defender, but it is because this dead guy. Let's remove his label to to do not make mistakes. And now, Sergeant Morgan moves here, and Sir Lacy goes there to protect his castle. Garrett goes here to help Bryn. And now Aelwyn moves 1, 2, 3, 4. So he will be able to fire at them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he cannot move any further because you cannot have 2 characters on the single hex. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I will leave them to protect this area, but I need to move some of my warriors here. And that's all for the movement. Now combat. Merlin fires at Elric. No effect. Aelwyn fires at Gawain. Let me see if he has a line of sight. No, I think that this ladder here is blocking. No, ladders are not blocking line of sight, sorry. These siege engines block, but ladders not. So he fires at Gawain. And he misses terribly. And now combat. Now Bryn and Garrett are attacking first. They have 12 versus 7, so it's 1 to 1 and 2 to 1 because of numerical advantage. 4 in the 2 to 1. It is B. Right? 2 to 1 and B. Attacker retreats 1 hex. Sir Lacy and Brendan are attacking Sir Clarence. Sergeant Morgan cannot because he is on the battlement. And I think I made a mistake here, sorry. No, right, he was on the stairs, so he could climb here. Okay, and while he's on the battlement, he cannot attack the character in the rubble. So only these two can attack Sir Clarence. They have 21 versus 9, so it's 2 to 1. And both Brendan and Sir Clarence and Sir Lacy are in the unfavorable terrain. So no modifiers for the terrain. This is simply 2 to 1 and 7. No effect. So, one more situation here. Jasper tries to topple the ladder with Sir Mortimer on, and he fails. While Hayden tries to topple this ladder, and he also fails. Okay, so that's all for the turn 4. Attackers are gaining some advantage slowly, getting on the wall here and getting inside the castle there, but I think they are not still... I mean, they can't say, hooray, we are winning. They still need some time to achieve the victory, and it's still far from being certain. We are in the turn 5 then, and Edric fires at Merlin. 5, crossbow, and no cover, so it's B, so he's wounded. Okay. One bolt down. Alric also fires at Merlin. Oh, maybe he's here, so he can also fire at Brandon. Brandon is in the rubble, so rubble provides medium cover, so he is slightly easier to hit than Metlin, who is in the heavy cover. So I will try to hit him instead. Oh no, no effect. So missile decrease. And now Gawain fires at Jasper. No effect. Fire, missile decrease. Now movement phase. And now my siege engine moves here. Boros goes there. They are not doing much, and now he spends 3 movement points to move here, and then 1 there. Godric 1, 2, and he cannot go inside the moat, so that's all for him. Now Sir Mortimer will try to make his way on the battlement, and I think that's all when it comes to the movement. So now Sir Clarence and Boros are attacking Brandon. They have 24 versus 7, so it's 3 to 1, 4 to 1 because of the numerical advantage, and 3 to 1 because no, they are both on the same terrain, so no modifier for the terrain. So this is 4 to 1 and 5 in the 4 to 1. This is D, so defender is stunned. Okay, I will need to remember to wake him up, because it is easy to forget, actually. Now, Sir Mortimer tries to attack Harry. He has 10 versus 4, 2 to 1 and 1 to 1 because of fighting from the ladder. And 1! Oh, I believe he made it. C. Defender retreats 1 hex. And now I think he cannot. No, because he would fall down. And due to this fact, he is wounded. Because you cannot displace other characters. This is a rule that was later introduced in the series that allows you to displace characters to make a way to retreat for the others, but in this game the rules says very clearly that you cannot. Okay, now here 11 versus 5, it is 2 to 1 and 3 to 1 because he is on the stairway, and stairway is unfavorable position. So 3 to 1 and 3. This is D. He is stunned. And now he attacks him. This is 10 versus 1, so it's 10 to 1 and 1. He is dead. Oh. Okay. So that's all. I don't have anything else to do. Yeah, I don't have anything else to do. So now defenders. Medlin fires at Elric. 3. He is wounded, so he is dead. 1 arrow down. Aelwyn fires at Gawain. 5. Longbow, and 5. No cover, B. He is wounded. And 1 missile down. That's all for the missile combat, and now hand-to-hand combat. I cannot do much here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Harry tries to get out of here. 1, 2, 3. And Moderate takes his place. I think that's all. So, second missile combat. Medlin fires at Boars. No effect. Missile decrease. Aelwyn fires at Gawain. Gawain is dead. Missile decrease. And close combat. Arnold and Garrett are attacking Cliff. They have 12 versus 6, so it's 2 to 1. But since he's on the stairway, this is -1. So this is 1 to 1. And 7, no effect. Now, Hayden tries to topple down this ladder. 5, he made it. So this ladder is toppled. Now I need to replace it with siege weapons. I don't think this ladder will make any use, but to make things clear, let's place Ivor above. He is too weak to carry the ladder all by his own. And now Jasper tries to topple the ladder with Sir Mortimer too, and he fails. Okay. Sir Lacey and Sergeant Morgan are attacking Sir Clarence. They have 18 versus 9, so it's 2 to 1. And both Sir Lacey and Sir Clarence are in the unfavorable positions, so it's nothing. But there are 2 versus 1, so it's 2 to 1, so it's 3 to 1. And 5. In the 3 to 1, it is B. Attacker retreats 1 hex, right? No, sorry. It was 3 to 1, and C. Defender retreats 1 hex, right? So Sir Clarence have to retreat, and he cannot, because these hexes are occupied by other warriors, so he is wounded. Okay, so that's all for the attacker's combat, and now I can wake him up. And now this concludes turn 5, right? Let me see. Yes, that's all for the turn 5. Turn 6. Head, end. I have only 1 crossbowman left, all the others are dead. No good. He fires at Medlin, and he misses horribly. That's very bad. Missile decrease. And now attacker's movement. So Godric moves here, Ivor moves 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't do much. Sir Mortimer is still fighting on the ladder. And here inside the breach, the situation gets complicated. So Sir Clarence is going to move back, but he needs to get a place where he can move up. So Sir Fitzwarren makes him away. Sir Clarence moves below, and now Sergeant Poof. He spends 2 movement points to leave the siege and 2 movement points to go here, and yet another 2 movement points to go there. Okay. Sergeant Lelwyn moves there on the second level of the siege engine. And that would be all. Yes. So now attacks. So Boris and Sergeant Poof are attacking Brendan. They have 24 versus 7, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, and 5 to 1, and 4 to 1 only. Sorry, 4 to 1. Oh, 9 and 4 to 1, no effect. Too bad. Now Cliff and Force are attacking Arnold. 21 versus 5, 4 to 1, and 5 to 1 because he's on the stairs, and 6 to 1 because 2 versus 1. 6 to 1 and 3, he is killed. And now he moves 1, 2, and 3. He's going to help his friends there. Now Sir Mortimer, he's still trying to get on the wall, so he attacks Mordred. 10 versus 5, 2 to 1, and 1 to 1 because of the ladder. 5, 1 to 1, A. Attacker wounded. Hell, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's not easy to attack from the ladder. You need a lot of luck to make it. Okay, so that's all for the attackers, and now defenders. Metlin, he fires at Boars. It is 2. I believe that field mode provides no cover. Yes, no cover, so Boars is dead. He spent a half of his arrows, but he's doing a good job. Aelwyn fires at Sean. 9, no effect. Movement. Sir Lacey noticed that there is a danger coming from the other side of the wall, where attackers made their way onto the battlements, and he needs to do something, but there is a little he can do. He calls Sergeant Morgan to move 1, 2, and 3, and Aki 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I guess this should do. This has do, because I haven't any better options. And now, second missile phase. Metlin fires at Sir Fitzwarren. And 4. Longbow for, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B. He is wounded. And another missile down. Aelwyn fires at Sean. No effect. And a close combat. Well, Brendan and Sir Lacey are attacking Sergeant Poof. So 21 versus 8, 2 to 1. and 3 to 1 because of numerical advantage, and no terrain modifiers. They are both on the unfavorable terrain. 5 in the 3 to 1. This is C. He has to retreat, and he cannot. This hex is adjacent to the enemy, and this hex is occupied by a friendly character, so he is wounded. And I don't think I can attack anywhere, because Furus might Aki might attack Furus, but he has 5 versus 7, so this is not going to end well. And now Jasper tries to topple down this ladder. 4. He made it. So Sir Mortimer falls down, and he is wounded. So he dies, and the ladder falls down with him. No good. But that's what happened when you are trying to get inside the castle. And this concludes all the attacks. Right, this concludes all the attacks. I don't have any other attacks to resolve for the defenders. So this concludes turn 6. And now turn 7. As for the attackers, I am not making any missile attacks. You will see why. But I am moving right into the movement phase. So Ederic moves 1, 2, he goes up on the battlement, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. Sergeant Llewellyn walks up the on the battlement. And now who I have here? Oh, so such a losers. I mean, they are weakest of my characters. So Sir Clarence goes 1, 2, and he's on the lower level of the siege engine. Now Sir Fitzwarren, he walks there. I don't have any other characters here. No. Sorry, sometimes Vassal gets a bit clunky and moves characters below something. Okay, so Sir Wulfric is here, Sir Fitzwarren is there. Okay, now that's correct. And I cannot make any other movements. I want to keep this hex safe if I would need Sergeant Puff to escape, or Sir Wulfric. So Sir Fitzwarren moves here. He will also try to climb up the siege tower. Now here Godric moves on the hex with scaling ladder. 1, 2, 3. He walks like this, and now Cliff. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will attack Aki. I cannot do much here, so Sean, what Sean can do? Well, he is in danger of being fired by this annoying archer, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will hide himself behind the tower, and that's all. I haven't anything else to do, so my movement phase next. And now. Who can do the best attack? I think Sir Wulfric and Sergeant Puff versus Brendan. They have 18 versus 7, 2 to 1 and 3 to 1 because of numerical advantage. And 3 in the 3 to 1, this is D, so he's stunned. Okay. Not the best effect I can get, but better than nothing. Okay, so now here Cliff and Force are attacking Aki. They have 21 versus 6, 3 to 1 and 4 to 1 because of the 2 to 1. 2 in the 4 to 1, this is E. He is wounded. And that's all. I don't have any other attacks to resolve. No, I don't have. So now, defenders. Now, Metlin, he can fire at Sir Wulfric, yes, because he is down below and he's on the battlement. So he can fire down, and he does. 4. So Sir Wulfric is wounded. Missile down. Aylwin. I think Aylwin hasn't any good targets. So let me check. No, well, yeah, he can fire at Cliff. He's on the battlement, so Harry is not blocking his line of sight, and there are no obstacles of the same level than him, so Cliff is a legal target. So he fires on Cliff, and I think he misses. 6, longbow, this is A. So Cliff has to retreat to hexes 1, 2. And now missile decrease. Movement phase. So Sergeant Morgan goes here. Sir Lacy, he's fighting alone. I mean, this guy is going to wake up soon, so it's not bad. But I definitely need some help here. So come on, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. This zone is probably safe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now he's going to stand here. I need to protect this rubble. And what can I do with him? Garrett is here all alone. So he moves here and there. Okay, that's all. Now, combat. I am not attacking here in this breach because Sir Lacy alone is not strong enough. Well, he might try to attack Sergeant Poof. He has 13 versus 4, so it will be 3 to 1. Well, they are both in the unfavorable terrain, so there will be no terrain modifier. Why not? I will take my risk. And 5 in the 3 to 1. This is C. Defender retreats 1 hex. Okay, not bad. I am not making any advance. Jasper attacks Edric. 5 versus 2. 2 to 1. 5. In the 2 to 1 it is B. Attacker retreats 1 hex. Edric is not advancing. Sergeant Morgan and Aki are attacking first. They have 8 versus 7, 1 to 1, and 2 to 1 because of the numerical advantage. 6 in the 2 to 1. A. Attacker wounded. So one of them dies. Let it be Aki. He's weaker. And now Garrett tries to topple this ladder. He fails. And that's all for the defenders. Yes, that's all for the defenders. So this concludes turn 7.